Cheers everybody, welcome back to another beer review, and in this one we've got a style of beer which either works for me or doesn't. And I'm talking about sours. Off to Vault City. Now this one was picked up from, I think it was Morrison's, a few weeks before Christmas, and we have a can of their winter berry crumble, clocking in at 6% ABV. Like I say, sour beers either work or they don't with me. I'm quite divisive with sour beers. It's you know I can usually in the first couple of mouthfuls you just pick, they either resonate or they don't. And I suppose it's because of the flavours they use in them. They're quite harsh. They're quite upfront, and it's like picking your favourite colour. It's kind of like you either like it or you don't. And for me, that's what sour beers do. So we've got a winterberry crumble. So I'm expecting this to be very, very tart. Vault City have started to put a sour scale on their beers. I don't know whether or not it would work. I don't know whether or not it works or not. I mean, we're all different at the end of the day, aren't we? Anyway, they've got a sour scale, and it's 1 to 5. They say that is 2 on the Richter scale. Sound like Sofa King drunk there. It says we're Vault City, an independent quality. Yeah, we know about that. We're all about blah 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 flavour and all this shit. What does it say about this winterberry crumble? A silky smooth seasonal sour with a vibrant mix of winter fruits, combining white pear, tart sloe berries, jammy strawberries, juicy blackberries, and a warming pastry spice. So it's kind of like, yeah, winter in a can. If I'm going to go out foraging in the woods out there in the middle of winter, this is what I'm going to get. Let's crack it open and see what we get. I can't remember how much this was, so I can't tell you. Let's get a whiff. It smells really nice, I'll be honest. Yeah, you get the fruits of the forest, berries. Then you get a nice hint of vanilla and cinnamon. Nice cinnamon note there. It smells really, really, yeah, it smells wintry. It smells, dare I say, Christmassy? No, we're in the middle of January now. Nothing smells Christmassy in the middle of January, does it? So let's just pour it out. And as you can see, it's come out berry reddish, berry pink even. Yeah, look at that. So it looks like berry juice. It looks like you've just gone foraging in the woods, picked loads of berries, and of course, the more berries you pick, you put them in the bag, the weight of them start to squash the ones at the bottom, and you end up with a bag load of bloody juice. Let's put it up to the light. Yeah, proper berry like beer. Let's get a whiff. Oh, that cinnamon is, whoa. The cinnamon is and vanilla for me. The pick up vanilla for me, and berries and strawberries maybe, blackberry, blueberry. I'm gonna go in. Cheers. I like that. That is nice. That is really nice. You get the tartness, then you do get a slight sweetness. It's got lactose in. Stars, let's have a look. Has this got lactose? Brewing can, blah 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 blah. It feels like there's a binding agent in this beer, and it feels a bit lactosey. Being a pastry sour, because they're saying it's a pastry spice. That gives me elements that there's going to be some sort of lactose note in it. It's a multi-berry, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's got lactose in. I knew it has to have that lactose in, but it works a treat. What I like about this beer is front end, loads of berry tartness. Dare I say, hint of vanilla. Then you get the lactose, which binds the beer from tartness, sweetness to spiciness. It feels like it's a binding agent for me, just carrying you from the tartness to the spiciness, and you got this sweetness in between. It's like a bridge. Yes, it sounds bizarre, but that's the way I'll review beer. It sounds like this kind of like a bridge between, the tartness and the spiciness. That's what I'm getting at. The flavours are fantastic. They really are. Doesn't smell great. I'll be honest, the beer don't smell great. It smells a bit, dare say, sulphur-like in a way. It does smell a bit like wet socks. But the flavours, you come in, you greet you with all this berryness, all this strawberries, blackberries, winter berries. It's there, the tartness. It's not too tart, so they're right there. Then you get a sweet, slight vanilla note, is the best way to describe it. And that carries you over to the spice cinnamon note on the back end. For me, it's a little bit of a journey, this beer, but I have to say, one of my favourite Vault City beer, well, the best Vault City beer I've had for a long time. That works a treat. That really does. I go in again. It doesn't smell great, but it tastes great. There's a nice marry of tartness and spiciness. Yeah, that is actually, I would buy that again. I would actually buy that again. That suits me down to the ground. The mouthfeel is smooth. The density of the beer, the body of the beer is full of flavour. It does feel slightly smoothie like, but we're not quite there with that aspect. But for me, that gets a thumbs up. I think that is a cracking beer. Winterberry Crumble from Vault City. Big thumbs up for me. That's a good beer, that. Nice fruity notes. Yeah. Cat's thinking, what? You got a supermarket beer which actually tastes decent? Yeah, I have. See you on the next one. Bib bib.